I'm a Nigerian documentary filmmaker and photographer based in Lagos, Nigeria. And I said, here's my script. I need you to follow it exactly and tell me what it will cost you to film it the right way. $1,828. So I made the decision to finance a Nollywood movie that would be shot entirely in Lagos, Nigeria. And it came time to put down an initial deposit to pay for all the gear. Now our new director, Tay, said that he needed 70% to get started. So 70% of $1,800, our total budget, is $1,260. A considerable investment on my part. And I figured that the easiest way to pay Tay would be through Western Union.
The fastest way to send money.
But it turns out that they declined my transaction for no reason. So I called them up to see what the crap was going on, and they couldn't even tell me why.
We have our internal policies that would not able to disclose this information over the phone. However, it will be refunded within your credit or debit card. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Does Western Union just think that anybody sending money to Nigeria is being scammed? How judgmental of you, Western Union. Maybe some of us actually want to do business in Nigeria. I mean, how are we going to have a global economy if I can't easily pay someone in a different country? By the way, I think this is exactly why we need Bitcoin.
I need $500 now.
I'll call Western Union.
So I walked over to my local bank and I asked them if they could send a wire to Nigeria. And this has become a new favorite thing for me, seeing the looks on people's faces when I tell them that I want to send money to Nigeria. Well, I finally convinced them to send my money overseas, and Tay was able to start production right away. And I told Tay that we needed to modify the script a little bit. I said, I don't even know if you should cast someone to play me. I mean, this is a story through Joel's eyes. I mean, the world has already seen this movie from my perspective. I want people to know what it was like on the other side of the world. So after 3 days of shooting, here are some of the production stills from the set. Now it came time to score the thing, and luckily a guy from Germany named Roven reached out and offered his services. And what he's done is really going to bring out the emotion in the movie. So now we got to figure out how we're going to make money off this thing. How are we going to show that you can actually make money with a movie? The answer? Advertising.
Have a Coke.
I'm going to post the video on YouTube a week from today, and you guys are all going to watch it. And that's how we're going to make money, through YouTube ads. Because advertisers want to play their ads for certain audiences. For example, if you're a makeup company, you're going to want to run ads in front of women. And if you're selling cars, you're going to want to run ads in front of older people who can actually afford a car. And so sometimes when you guys watch my videos, you're going to see an ad, especially if you're part of a segment that advertisers want to reach. And some advertisers are even willing to pay more than other advertisers to get their ads in front of you. And guess what? YouTubers get a small chunk of those ad dollars, especially if viewers engage with the ad, because it was me and my hard work that got you to watch it. So how much do YouTubers make? Well, Google has this thing called the CPM. It stands for cost per mile. And mile means thousand in Latin, so just think of cost per thousand. Anyway, CPM is basically the average amount of money that advertisers will pay for every 1,000 views. A good CPM is like $3 to $4 per thousand. That's probably what most YouTubers make. Do you want to know what my CPM is? Less than $1. Why does my CPM suck so bad? Well, for a couple reasons, probably. I could be better at uploading more regularly. I could have longer content. I could be funnier. I could be more handsome. I could do all the things that would result in a more loyal fan base and make Google's advertisement algorithm like me more. But it also drops when people skip the ads. Because if people are skipping the ad, then it's probably something they aren't interested in. And advertisers are just going to take their dollars elsewhere. And it also makes a difference where my audience is. Like if most of my audience is in rich countries like Norway and Singapore and Switzerland, then I'm going to do well. But if my audience is in poor countries like Nigeria and Liberia, then I don't do so well. Dang you, capitalism. So what do we got to do to make money? Well, when the movie comes out, you've got to watch it. And then you've got to share it with all your friends, especially your rich friends in Switzerland and Singapore. And according to my rough calculations, if we get 1.8 million views, we should have enough to cover the cost of the movie. And then anything extra will be profit. 1.8 million views. That's ambitious. Let's be honest. That's going to be hard. I mean, I've done it before on my channel, but it's kind of taken a bit of a hit lately. So what else can we do to make money on YouTube in case we don't get 1.8 million views? How are we going to pay these filmmakers? The answer? Sponsors. Now, I know how you guys feel about sponsors. I've done it a few times, and you guys are like, oh, Pleasant Green is a sellout. This is one big ad. But you know what? That's just how the world works. I mean, it takes a lot of work to make YouTube videos. I got to pay for software and for music and for equipment and lights and time.
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
And if I find a product that I think is relevant to the video and to the audience, and that brand can help me produce the content, then everybody wins. So I just want to say that we might need to find a sponsor to cover our costs and pay our Nigerian filmmakers. But you know what? This is just how you succeed in life. If you work really hard and if you do something well, then other people will notice and they will come to support you. So 1 week from today, we are launching the video, and here's a little movie poster that a graphic designer living in Nigeria made for me. He reached out to me offering his services, and I put him to work. This is another example of how the internet is connecting our world and letting us work better with each other. So 1 week from today is the red carpet premiere. I'm going to be here chatting with all of you while we watch it. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be very exciting. It's going to be the culmination of all our hard work, and I can't wait to see you there. So I will see you in 1 week at the red carpet premiere.